Hello, what's up, everybody? My name is I Don't Know Techno, and today I'm joined by my good friend Waka Dabaka.
Hello.
And when you think of cheap, good pizza, what is the first pizza you think of?
Tony's did.
Tony's.
Tony's did.
So today,
A few moments later.
We got Tony's pizza. Oh wow.
help!
Okay.
So tell them what we're gonna do with the Tonys today.
We're gonna put them all four in the oven at a specified temp and time, and then we're gonna taste test them. We got cheese. We got the Supreme.
We got meat trio, and we got pepperoni. I personally think the meat trio is gonna win. Quality.
I think sometimes less is more. So I'm gonna say the pepperoni is probably gonna peak out.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and put these bad boys in the oven. So before us, we have our cheese pizza and our pepperoni pizza as our first two contenders for today. Which one do you think is going to win this round?
Well, they're both burnt.
Yeah, we burnt the shit out of these,
We
by the way.
we made a miscalculation. We thought we had to increase the temperature, keep the same time. No.
Yeah, we did a stupid.
We made an error. Between the two, though, I think the cheese is a little more carbony than the other one.
The cheese is definitely a little bit more crusty, to say the least, compared to
What looks can always be misleading. So
deceiving.
whatever, you know
Yeah.
what I meant. Should we try the cheese first?
Let's go for the cheese.
All
first.
right, you pick the slice first, man.
I feel pretty good.
It's not as burnt as it looks. It's a little more crispy than it usually is for like my experience with Tony's.
It's definitely a little bit more crispy.
Yeah, it kind of gives it like a thin crust taste a little bit.
But it's not bad though.
It's not bad. It's very passable.
Sauce is good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything crunched good, but it's still chewy.
Yeah, everything works.
All right.
All right. You want to pick first again?
I'll let you pick the first
pick
slice for
first,
the
okay.
pepperoni.
I'm gonna do the small one because we got 2 more pizzas up ahead cooking right now.
I agree. I think our pepperonis, honestly, not really looking that burnt. Especially the pepperonis actually themselves.
they look a
They're
little
pretty-
juicy.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, cheers. That's a pretty good pepperoni, actually.
Yeah, it's a little salty. It kind of retained more heat than the cheese did.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit hotter. Maybe that has to do with the spice, though.
Yeah.
It's maybe a little bit spicier, so it's just kind of bleeds through more.
Yeah, it has a little less cheese from what I noticed on the cheese pizza.
Yeah.
A little more saucy tasting.
Yeah. It's definitely got a little bit more sauce on it. As you can see, there's a little bit coming out on this one.
Yeah.
Whereas on the cheese pizza, there wasn't really much of that coming out.
See the steam coming off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little hot, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All around, though, both of these are pretty solid pizzas, though.
But what would you pick?
If I was just at the store, for the same price, obviously, they're the same price point. If it was a little bit more cheese versus a lot more pepperoni, I think I personally would pick the pepperoni.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think the pepperoni is significantly better. I know we burnt them both, but they're still quite good.
Plus, if you don't like pepperoni, just take off the pepperonis, or if you think there's too much pepperoni, just take off the pepperonis before you cook it, and then it tastes perfectly fine.
Yeah, for like the picky eaters that you're dealing with, yeah, I understand that.
If anybody doesn't like pepperoni, it's just easy to just
Take it
they're,
off.
They're already frozen on top of it, so it's just easy just before you throw it in, just take it off. But yeah, all around solid pizzas. I give the cheese pizza a solid 7 out of 10. It's very basic cheese pizza. I mean, it's cheese pizza, so. But the pepperoni pizza, honestly, I really like the pepperoni. It's got a good amount of sauce on it. I think I like the amount of cheese on it too. How it's just a little bit less than the cheese pizza. So I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Just a little bit more, but it's still enough to make me choose it over the cheese.
I have a lot of nostalgia with this one. I would eat it like religiously in college, basically. So due to the nostalgia factor and like all the memories coming back from it, I'm gonna give it like an 8 or 9, 8.5. Just to make it even.
Yeah.
As for the cheese, though, not as good as this personally, but not too far off. I'm gonna say maybe like 7 to 8, 7.5 range. So yeah.
So this round's winner is the pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza. Well, it is finally time for round 2. It's been about 5 minutes since we last recorded, so I think it's time we just dig in. So what are our contenders today, Waka Dabaka?
We got the meat trio versus the Supreme. And they're not as burnt as the last ones.
Yeah, we actually didn't burn it this time. It's like we actually did it for the right amount of time.
We had a good time.
So, what should we start out with this time?
Let's do the meat trio first.
Meat trio first?
Do you want to pick first?
I'll let you go first.
Ooh.
This time. I like the sausage.
Yeah, sausage is really good.
Got a little bit of ham bits too.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of the ham bits. It's always been one of my favorite flavors on pizza. Whenever I get pizza, I usually get ham on it because I like it.
I'm usually like a pepperoni mushroom guy. Yeah, I like the little sweetness that the ham provides, and the savoriness of the sausage. Saltiness of the pepperoni works really well too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very solid pizza.
Pretty solid meat trio pizza.
Yeah. You want to start with the Supreme now? Or do you want to give a ranking for the meat trio?
I'm gonna go give my ranking at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. At the end of this.
You could
try
first?
both.
Yeah.
Because I think what I do is gonna affect.
I like it. I'm going to grab this one.
All right.
Cheers.
Veggie cheers. Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Would I say it's better than the meat trio? No.
No.
I think this is a case where less is more.
There's a lot of flavors, a lot of scents coming up because it's just loaded with peppers and onions. So
I think the peppers are very overwhelming.
yeah, it's very strong. It overwhelms the flavor of pizza. Where I feel like even though I'm eating something unhealthy, it's tasting like something that's healthy.
Yeah.
That's how it feels to me.
Okay.
Well, not my favorite. So
Bottom tier? Worst
yeah,
one?
when it comes to pizza, I think I prefer my pizza to taste like pizza and not like peppers. So I'm probably gonna give that one a 6 because it's not
Wow.
bad. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But it is worse than just a basic cheese pizza because it just doesn't taste like pizza to me. But whereas with the meat trio, it has those meats that add on to the flavor. So I give it a solid 8 out of 10, probably.
Okay.
8 or 8.5. Probably 8.5. I just like meat trio pizzas though, and I don't want to put my personal bias in, but meat trio is always like my go-to pizza whenever I get it, unless it's make your own. So, what about you, Walking Vodka?
So, as for the Supreme, I'm going to disagree with you on saying it's worse than the cheese. It does have the pepperoni, and it adds that little salty taste to it, which I do like. I do like the onions. I think the peppers could go without, but that's a small price to pay for all the good that it does provide onto the pizza. And it's got the sausage as well.
Maybe I just
that's
didn't get
savory.
enough pepperoni.
Yeah, I think the pepperoni is, you got to have everything on there. You know, it's like eating like a taco and you get all lettuce in one bite.
Yeah.
You
not
got
a good taco.
Not a good taco. But as for our ranking for the Supreme, I'm gonna put it above the cheese, and I think I said like a 7.5. I'm gonna do like an 8. I'm gonna do an 8 for the Supreme. But as for the meat trio, I think personally that's the best one out of the 4. I'm really not like a meat trio type of guy because usually when you go to a restaurant, they overload it, and you just feel like you're eating grease.
Yeah.
But I think the base to cheese and sauce to topping ratio is really good on this pizza.
It's a limited amount. They don't overdo it.
Yeah, it's like the perfect amount.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah. Well, that's our rankings. And stay tuned because in just a moment, we'll be able to do our final ranking to see who is the best pizza. Mamma mia! For our final pizza round, we decided to bring in the Mario Brothers. Right. It's a me, Mario. Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Wahoo!
Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Okay. But anyway, to continue, our final two contestants are the meat trio and our pepperoni pizza.
It's right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That's what we're talking about.
So which one do you think we should start with?
I think we should start with the meat trio.
I agree.
All right.
Okay, I'll let you pick first.
I'm picking this fella. It's a good one to pick. Good one to pick.
And I'll pick this one right here.
All right.
It reminds me of myself.
Curved.
I'm gonna have to cut that one out. Alrighty. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. Just a really, really solid choice. I mean, it just tastes good.
Yeah. I think I'm still of the same opinion of last time when it was Supreme versus meat trio. Mm-hmm. Nothing really different about that.
Just a perfect amount.
Perfect on meat.
Yeah.
We want to do the pepperoni next, or?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick this time.
I'm picking this bad boy.
And pick little man.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It got a little cold because it sat out for a little bit, but
Honestly,
it still tastes good.
yeah, they taste almost the same.
Yeah.
Wait. Still good though.
Yeah.
Tastes good. And it's a little bit more crunchy, obviously, because
It's still a little burn.
it got a little smoked.
But honestly, I think I'm gonna put the pepperoni above the meat trio because I feel like you can taste the sauce more on it versus the meat trio, where like the toppings are more so the focal point.
I think I'd have to agree, actually.
Really?
There's just I feel like I can taste more with the meat trio than I can taste more with the pepperoni than I can with the meat trio. It's kind of weird to say, because it has like double the amount of flavoring on it, basically.
Yeah.
But,
And like I said in the beginning, sometimes less is more.
what he said.
What I said.
Wise words to live by. We go. That's it. Pepperoni wins again. But anyway, like and subscribe. Goodbye!